How on earth did this man, the man who doesn't even wear his own shoes to work, manage to sign one of the biggest stars in NBA, Michael Jordan? How did he do it? How did he get to sign Michael Jordan for Nike? Did he use black magic? Or did he use some cleverly disguised psychological and behavioral economic factors to get Mike? Let's break it down right now.
Time to see Pete.
To what do I owe the honor?
I need a shoe, Pete.
I would assume as much.
I need the greatest basketball shoe that's ever been made.
How long do we have?
Monday.
Step into my office.
It has to be individual. Like, think of it like this. The Converse are plain, ordinary shoes, right? Every player wears the same one. What we do with this one is, rather than have the athlete wear one of our shoes, we create the shoe around the athlete.
This is important. Now, what Nike is trying to do is they're going to build a shoe around the athlete, making it individualistic for that athlete themselves, rather than getting them to wear a common shoe. By doing this, it creates individuality. This is why this is a masterful move.
Who's the player for the shoe?
Michael Jordan. What is the actual rule?
51% of the shoe has to be white. NBA is extremely strict about it. They'll fine him.
They'll fine him?
$5,000 a game.
We're fucked.
Now, here is another important lesson. Now, there are rules in NBA and they have to work around it or they have to work through it. Now, as you can see, they take the second route. They don't want to go around it. They want to go straight through, breaking all barriers. Now, necessity is the mother of all inventions, as they say. They create something unique through this. Let's look at that.
A lot more red.
Lot more red.
And what about if we just pay the fines? Make a commercial out of it.
Make it much more red and pay the fines that is incurred by Michael Jordan and make a commercial out of it. So that is a masterful plan because they are going straight through the NBA's rules as well as trying to get some marketing leverage out of that barrier as well.
You know, it'll give us headlines. They're going to fine Michael Jordan for being too colorful.
Yes.
What is it?
Air Jordan.
Air Jordan. Air Jordan. Give it their signature name as well as give it the name of the athlete, combining the best of both worlds to create an iconic name. And also when Michael Jordan hears his name, it also creates a personalized thing for Michael. When Michael hears his name, it makes him more responsible for this brand. He's gonna make an extra effort to sell the Air Jordan shoes.
Air Jordan. It's fucking fantastic.
Now let's look at what's happening at the first meeting at Converse.
Mrs. Jordan, it is a pleasure to meet you. Mr. Jordan, we sure do appreciate you making a long trip out here.
Thank you. Thank you.
The CEO coming to meet the Jordans right at the car park shows neediness. He's very desperate to sign Michael. Yes, it shows respect, but then again, it's a double-edged sword. Sometimes it might show as he's needy. And I think what happens here is he is showing his neediness to sign Michael Jordan.
We're looking for a shoe that holds appeal beyond the basketball court.
Well, what could hold more appeal than the shoe worn by the best players in the game? Tradition and history are paramount at Commerce. The feeling I get when I see Michael play, there are only a few other players that gave me that feeling. And those players are here at Congress. It is that simple.
Now, this is classic. He's repeating a pre-made speech, and the other members in that meeting are just like props, red ties to resemble Michael Jordan's team, Chicago Bulls, whereas nothing individualistic is happening. It's just him spitting out certain words, and they're banking on their success with signing the previous big fish in the NBA court.
Michael, we're going to treat you like our superstars before you even set foot on an NBA court.
You have an impressive roster. Best three players in the league in Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Julius Erving. But another way of looking at this is that the best Michael will ever be with you is number 4.
He's going to play like them. He's going to be mentioned in the same sentence with them. What can be better than that?
Michael Jordan has his own story that needs to be written. That's what he wants. That's what he wants, to create a legacy with the shoe itself, not to be bracketed with the same sentence as the big 3 players back then. He wants to write his own success story and not be a character in someone else's story. This is not understood by Converse. That is their downfall. Now, the second meeting was held at Adidas.
On behalf of the whole family, we wish to welcome you in Germany and also thank you for making the excruciatingly long journey to come and see us.
Yes, thank you.
They showcased the 3 designs of Adidas shoes right in front. That is a no-no move, because it creates a feeling that it's very common, it's readily available, it's not unique because it's out there right now.
Michael, you're the next generation. You don't want to be grouped in with Magic and Bird. You belong in our stable of athletes.
You won't see this style anywhere. Those are all leather.
Are these the only options for the shoes?
Well, the NBA has rules, but we have options, yes.
And showing the 3 colors, that is again made based on the rules of NBA. Plain white with red, blue and a gray stripe. Yes, it's all leather, but as the executive said, NBA has rules and we have options for it, not breaking the rules. It's just options. He can wear one of the 3 colors that Adidas is offering. Now, before the meeting at Nike, they had their own preparation going.
So I'll meet the Jordans out front. I'll bring them up, and then Howard, you want me to pass them off to you so you can talk about...
Yeah, probably best. Let me talk about my role.
and Phil, I want you to come in 7 minutes late to the meeting.
Absolutely not. Obviously, you have a company I have to do all the time.
No, everybody looks desperate, and Phil has a million things going on, and the only way to show that is if Phil comes in late to the meeting, shows Phil took time out of his very busy day for the Jordan family.
This is a masterful move. Getting Phil, the CEO of the company, to come 7 minutes late to the meeting. That creates a huge scarcity for Phil. That makes Phil look like a bigger man. And by doing that, when Phil is in the meeting, it creates the illusion that Michael is a very important person. That's why the even bigger, most important person, Phil, is in this meeting.
Sonny is actually right about this. It makes Phil look more important. And so if Phil's there, he's more important. It's a more important meeting.
He doesn't get it the first time, but when it is explained to him, Phil gets it.
We need to bind and print the shoe designs.
How many?
1.
Really?
Yeah, just 1. The second you have multiples, it diminishes the value.
That's the other masterful move. Get 1 shoe made. And when it's just 1 shoe that is available, it creates a huge scarcity and a huge demand, because there's only 1. I want that single piece of shoe. Yes, that's what I want. That's the feeling that they are trying to create for Michael Jordan. while everyone else was wearing a full suit to impress Michael, Sonny comes out wearing casual clothes. What is he trying to prove? Is he trying to say that Michael is not important? No, he's trying to intentionally downplay the scenario where he's showing that, Michael is there, yeah, he's a big star, but it's not that important sort of a message, a subtle message for Michael, cleverly packed.
You made it.
Long time no see.
Good to see you.
You still got that phone in the car?
Oh, I had to return that whole operation.
Man.
Hello, Mrs. Jordan. Thank you so much for coming. Hi, Mike. Please, come with me. Right this way.
So we'll just head up these stairs here.
Now, this was missing at the other two meetings. Now, they've strategically placed name cards so that these people will be seated exactly where the Nike people want them to. Now, when you see the next frame where they showcase where each person is sitting and where the Nike people are strategically sitting, you'll get the reason why.
Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, the
Hi
big
there.
day and hopefully the start of something very big.
Where's H?
I don't know.
Well, so we got a sign and some snacks over here.
Oh, here's Howard. Yeah,
Hey there.
This is Howard White, Mr. and Mrs. Jordan.
Mrs. Jordan, so good to see you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Mr. Jordan, how are you?
Right. Now, Howard White coming in right now, this creates the bond between the Jordan family and the Nike. He's an African American. The Jordans are African American. They speak the same language. They vibe in the same vibe. Now, as soon as Howard White comes into the room, you see the energy level changing.
Only other brother in the room, and you're late.
Oh, Jay.
Wasn't my fault. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Ralph, this is my son, Michael.
Hi. What's up, champion? Good to see you, man. Glad you came out.
See that handshake? No one else dared to give a shake and a hug to any of the previous companies, or even Sonny didn't have that confidence to do it. As soon as Howard White comes in, he's able to shake hands and give a hug, a bro hug, quick bro hug to Michael Jordan. That's because of the connectivity that the African Americans have within them. And that is an important part in this meeting actually coming together.
Do you like it here?
I like it. And we have everything. You know, you got the mountain, you know, they call it Mount Hood, but it's really nice. It ain't really the hood.
Now he's going on about a mountain and all these things, but it's actually creating and solidified that bond between the two, the Jordans and Nike.
My mama said I was gonna be a preacher, but I didn't know what I was gonna do, but
Here you are. You good?
Yeah.
Take a look.
Boom. The shoe was covered and it was revealed. It was not available in plain sight. It is covered in a glass box that creates the illusion of luxury, and it's uncovered, and that revealing creates a huge luxurious feeling in the minds of anyone who's in that meeting.
Bulls colors.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yeah. Here, let's get this out of here. What do you think about that?
they're called Air Jordan.
Now, this is also a great move. Letting Michael Jordan have the shoe in his hands. None of the other competitors did that. Now, this is a unique shoe. Michael needs to feel the shoe in his hand. This creates an endowment effect for Michael to get more connected with the shoe.
The shoe will be designed specifically for you. We'll build it off a mold of your foot.
So, what are your thoughts?
That shoe is red and black.
Yes, sir.
I thought the NBA had a rule on color.
Yeah, they do. They want it all white, and with all due respect to them, they can go to hell. We're going to pay the fines for Michael every game.
The NBA has rules. We're not gonna tiptoe around it. We're gonna go straight through it and pay any fines that is incurred. Now, this creates two things. One, that Nike is there for Michael, and it also creates a reciprocity. We do something for you. In return, there's an unwritten rule that they have to do something back for Nike as well. Now, that is called reciprocity.
Excuse me. Hi. Hey, sorry I'm late.
Hello, Mr. CEO. Right on time. Actually, 7 minutes late on time.
Mark.
Phil, I was just explaining to Michael that we're going to...
I just was explaining for a second that I'm the CEO of this company and it's worth nearly $1 billion now. And I'm so extremely busy, it's almost impossible to imagine. But this meeting was so important. I told my secretary I wasn't going to miss this no matter what. That's how important this is. Go ahead, Sonny.
Well, I was just telling Michael that we were going to pay any fines incurred by the shoe's design.
Oh.
Phil could have done better here, but then again, coming late was the important thing.
I'm sorry. Turn it off, bro. Turn it off. Just,
Sonny,
please.
Sonny, what the fuck are you doing?
This is important. You can have a plan laid out from A to Z, but then again, once in a while, if it's not going to plan, you need to be able to play by the ear. This is what Sunny does here.
Forget about the shoes. Forget about the money. You're going to make enough money. It's not going to matter. Money can buy you almost anything. It can't buy you immortality. That you have to earn.
Money Michael can make, but immortality, you have to earn it. Now, creating that there and subtly telling that Nike is there to help Michael achieve that immortality, that sealed the deal for me.
Hey, everybody. We just signed Michael Jordan! We're closed.
Congratulations.
No shoes. And that's how the person who doesn't even wear his own shoes to work signed the greatest deal